All right, Chris, we have this conversation every year. You've got some great contenders coming, but man, you just keep doing the business over and over and over. But last year, you were getting pushed right till the end, and I know you had that nice heartfelt acceptance speech at the end, which really touched everybody in the Olympia audience. So, anything different this year? I know every year seems to be not a struggle per se, but just gets more and more tough to achieve the same. Is it getting harder as you go on to retain this title?
I guess it gets easier and harder in ways, you get used to it a little bit. And, like you said, with the competition coming up, there's some crazy younger guys coming who look absolutely amazing, and they push me to be my absolute best. And, that's what happened this year. This is my fourth time coming in here, so I know the rodeo. I know how to do it, know how to do what I do, and I'm excited. So, only I know what I did last year, and I know how to beat what I did last year, and I believe I did that. So I'm excited to show it off.
Well, you did. You did have some good young talent coming up, and Urs Kalasinski, he's back again this year, and he's a young guy. What is he, 22, 23 years old, I think?
Something like that, yeah.
And I'd be remiss, of course, if I didn't recognize my Brazilian buddy, Ramon Dino, or Gino. I think Tamer was teaching me some Portuguese. So Dino is for dinosaur. Is that the cake with Ramon? So I made the mistake of going on a podcast, and I actually didn't pick Ramon to win. And the next day in my inbox, I had 4,000 dinosaur emojis. And I'm like, what is this? Like, all from Brazil.
You don't want to mess with the Brazilians.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the stage, the defending Arnold Classic Physique champion from the United States, Terrance and former two-time Classic Physique Olympia champion from the United States, Brian Ansley.
All right. You guys know each other?
We met a few times.
You met a few times, yeah.
A few times, for sure. What up, Terrance? Hey, brother. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing? Love you guys. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, Brian, when it comes to Classic, we were talking a little bit backstage. Loving the fade, man.
Ooh, is it high enough?
And I said, speaking of Classic, very kid in play, and Brian said, nobody's going to know who you're talking about, bro. We got a few people, right?
We got some people.
All the over 45 people, right? Oh, I remember kid in play. All right. Not quite there yet, but. See, I told you that somebody would know. These guys don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know kid in play.
No one understands.
You really don't know kid in
Brian
play.
looks like he's younger than us. No one understands.
All right, Brian, we're back again. There's a lot of talk this year, man, on every podcast saying that you should have gone in the 212. They said your time here is done. You can't beat this guy. This guy's nipping at you. He got you one show last year, right? I think. Was it the Olympia last year?
Two shows.
2 shows you got him.
Actually, 3 shows.
3 shows you got him. 212's looking better and better, ain't it? Now, in all seriousness, you've given consideration, although you said you've got some unfinished business, but you haven't ruled out in the future going into the 212 division.
No, I have not, but definitely unfinished business here come Saturday. I want to finish this classic, my last classic year this year, going out with a bang and with a gold medal.
So you're moving on either way.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Right? Okay.
I will be moving on.
Well, this is going to be an epic battle because this guy is just unrelenting. I mean, he hasn't shown now one bit of weakness. And all Terrance has done, by the way, Terrance is the best poser in the business, bar none. Okay? Just want to put that out there because it's kind of a lost art. But you classic guys have really brought it back. Do you spend a lot of time on the posing routines? Because it sure looks like you do.
Definitely, yeah. I think to be the best, you have to put the work in, So I've been doing this for about a decade now. Every single day I'm in it, getting it done. Yeah.
Well, like you said, you bested Brian 3 times, but have you ever beaten this guy?
Yes, I have actually. Yeah, I brought him into
We don't
the
like
sport.
to talk about that show.
Well, do
I
tell,
like
Chris.
It didn't happen.
How did he get you in the sport?
He was the first guy who ever beat me in Classic, really. Back in 2016, my first ever pro show. Yeah, he came out of nowhere. It's where our friendship began, too, and grateful for that show, but I wasn't ever going to let that happen again.
He was a baby back then, yeah.
Wait a minute.
And he was clean shaven back then.
Oh, he said the first time ever.